What's good, people? There is a bit of a backstory behind this here encounter, but before I get into it, I need to let y'all know something, and that is that I do stream this game. And you can find my streams on this here channel. I go live here on Wednesday and the weekends, but also I have a special guest joining me sometimes, and his name is AB21. You might have seen him in shootouts, you might have seen him in encounters, but let me tell you, when it's me and him in teams, something always has to happen. Now, with that out of the way, let me tell you the backstory behind this here encounter. So, the encounter before this, right? Before it, I decided to use the L86. Because I'm like, the L86, it was great back then. But now with the weapon overhauls, maybe something new, right? So I tried it. It makes you slow as hell. That's the first thing. Second thing, I rounded a corner. When I say corner, I mean a corner on these houses up here. Not this red one, but the yellow one's up there. And there's a guy there with an MP5. I knew he was there. I heard him. But he saw me coming. So he hit around the corner. And I'm like, yes, I'll just run around the corner and go prone and dome him. That was the plan. People, while I was running, he shot at me with an MP5, and it felt like I was being held in place. It was like a bunch of tiny bullets being shot at me, and each bullet stopped my movement. That's what it felt like, but I wasn't stunned. So I said, you know what? Maybe I need to use an MP5. And so, here we are. MP5 on Fisk. And the container, you can clearly see, is being opened the hard way. So, where's the guy at? Listen. See, you could do that. You can do that kind of kill right there, pre-season 20. You could, right? But I want to say it was a bit, I don't know, easier post-season 20. Because like I said, it feel like each bullet that hits your opponent, you're keeping them in place with an MP5, right? But what if I told you that you can still be deadly accurate with an MP5, like how it was back in the day? Want to say back in the day? I mean pre-season 20. You don't believe me, do you? Well, watch this. Guys, in that 7.5 second time span, if you didn't see that guy, you would be dead. And yes, I know he didn't shoot at me. I know that. But all I'm saying is, imagine if he did have a weapon. Imagine if, I don't know, he wasn't crawling in the open in broad daylight on asphalt wearing a blue raincoat. None of those things. Let's just imagine that, I don't know, he had a bugle prone on the road facing the container. Let's imagine that. You'd be dead. I still would have seen him, but I'd be dead because I couldn't react in time. Now, let's talk current gameplay. You've seen, and you currently see, I have an M82 on my back. And folks, y'all know how I feel about an M82. So right now, I feel like I'm riding a gravy train with biscuit wheels. And I love biscuits. And I love gravy. And I like locomotives. not trains. I ain't gonna say that. So yeah, we're doing pretty well right now. And I don't know if you noticed this, but the time's safe. It was hit. And I flashed a map for you all. The timed safe is right in front of me.
You have proved yourself as a killer. But will you stay alive when others know where you are? Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
People, in Season 20, there's a bug. And that bug is when an explosion goes off near you, you lose your hearing. You essentially go deaf. You hear how my footsteps are muffled? Yeah, I was hearing that in the game. And you see, what's crazy is, yes, I threw out a grenade and I forgot that the grenade is going to explode close enough to me to where I lose my hearing. But that fifth kill threw a flashbang and knocked out his own hearing. Now get this. If you hear 2 shots above you, and on a second shot, there's a threat symbol above you, it would probably be in your best interest to let the threat leave. Because if the threat is already leaving, he obviously doesn't want to be in the match anymore. He knows you're there because he's right on top of you and he's hearing you. The guy knows you're there. But you're going to try to chase him and shoot at him and kill him after he done proven that he's a good shot with an M82? Yeah, that is not in your best interest. It's really not. But people, I'm going to give a special shout out to the guy who killed me with an MP5, because if he didn't do that, y'all will not be seeing this. People, the MP5 might be a sleeper pick, but it was always good in the first place. We just had to be accurate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.